What's your current go-to show to put on in the background while doing other stuff? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Futurama. KOTH. Downton Abbey or Call the Midwife. Nature. PBS. American Experience. PBS. Or American Masters. PBS. Seinfeld. New Girl. Bob's Burgers or This Old House. Hallmark Movies. King of the Hill. Star Trek TNG. The Office. Bob's and Futurama. For some reason. Home Improvement. Each episode is an exact formula and I dunno, it's just comforting. Tool-time opening scene where Al warns Tim about a method. Tim ignores it and gets hurt. Cut to house where he comes home and his wife either ribs him about the accident or presents him with an issue with the boys. Tim inevitably fumbles the issue and Jill and him fight. Tim goes to his backyard and gets advice from Wilson only to regurgitate the advice back to Jill. Wrongly and in the way of a half-assed apology. Rinse and repeat for 8 seasons. I put on reviews and video essays about movies and TV shows. If I'm just cleaning the house, I prefer music. If I'm getting ready in the morning or cooking, I pull up YouTube on my phone and watch whatever I'm into at the moment. Usually true crime, funny commentary, or YouTube documentaries. Bob's Burgers. That 70s show. NCIS. The Simpsons. I've already seen most seasons of it several times and it's always good to absorb the subtle humor of the show while I work on school. The first 48 was Scooby-Doo, but now that I've watched all of them except the ones with Scrappy, I've switched over to classic Looney Tunes, but I skipped first 6 seasons so it had more of the characters I knew. The MST3K or Riff Tracks channel on Pluto, Freevee, Tubi, or Roku depending on which part of the house I'm in. Trailer Park Boys. How I Met Your Mother. Notable events, weather and sports. Archer, South Park, The Office, The Big Bang Theory and Friends. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Second viewing of The Strain. I'm currently on a kick with the show, First Alaskans, on Disney+. Poker or Age of Empires 2 matches on YouTube. Real Housewives of blank. The West Wing, or Unush with Trixie and Katya. Tends to be Arthur most of the time. Takes me back to the better days. Buffy, The Vampire Hunter or Chicago Fire. ATHF, The Simpsons, Boardwalk Empire, The Sopranos, and The Clone Wars. The Vampire Diaries. I just can't move away from the show. When I'm alone it makes me feel happier. Those Ask Reddit YouTube videos. American Dad without a doubt. Peaky Blinders. Letterkenny. Nothing beats Lifetime movies. You can jump back into the story at any point if you wish. Grey's Anatomy. We're currently watching Found on Hulu. I think it's from History Channel. And it's interesting enough to glance at from time to time, but okay if you miss something. Doctor Who, or Torchwood. Anne with an E. Schitt's Creek. The Simpsons. Always funny. Any of the various 4K views of nice places from the air or the various slow TV things. Like 12 hours train journeys. Any sort of home show like House Hunters, love it or list it. Downton Abbey, Arrested Development, The Office, Modern Family, Schitt's Creek, Golden Girls, Bob's Burgers, Parks and Recreation. Bones, Old Westerns, King of Queens. God, I must have seen every episode at least 10 times by now. Brooklyn 99, Every night wife and I watch off our Plex server a rotation of 90s to early 2000s sitcom playlist. Seinfeld, Friends, Married with Children, King of Queens, Frasier, Everybody Loves Raymond, Third Rock from the Sun, Family Matters, Who's the Boss, etc. That Stalker Show on Netflix. Addictive and I Can Just Listen. Seinfeld or Community. Family Guy. It's that kind of show you watch when there's nothing else to watch or just need something on. Shark Tank. It's gotta be MASH. I switch between It's Always Sunny, South Park and The Office. The Office, Star Trek TNG or Seinfeld. Community. I put on Family Guy while I beat off Joe Rogan podcast. The World Cup. I usually just leave Family Man on. Although it's such a well-written show that it sometimes snags my attention when it shouldn't. Man. I love Family Man. I like listening to podcasts while I'm cleaning or whatever. FIFA's World Cup. Some I love but haven't seen mentioned yet. My Name is Earl. Ugly Betty. Don't Trust the Bee in Apt 23. Frasier. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Raising Hope. Superstore. Chuck. The Simpsons. Family Guy. Anything on the Peacock channels that they already have laid out. The Office. Started New Girl.